Dungeons deep, the shadows thicker. A hero's tale in every line. Grab your sword, it's questing time. Roll the dice tonight, oh roll the dice. Fate's a gamble, risk the price. Roll the dice tonight, oh roll the dice. One more turn could change your life.
Okay, so it's been like a freaking month, but welcome back to Aoethera. Last time, you guys finished up your business trying to find the Cradle of the Gods, the Temple of the Cradle of the Gods in Sutherland. You finished up your business with the Goliaths, killing the leader, and right before the entire freaking settlement could attack, the Bakeneko appeared and covered your retreat. You guys went into the Temple of Sutherland, and it was not too terrible. There were a few traps, but thanks to Vlad and his skills as a super ranger, he sussed out the traps, and nobody was hit by any poison darts. You guys encountered a slide puzzle, which was, as it turns out, way too big and way too complex. But it didn't really matter because Rosie, and all of her genius, decided to just erupt Earth in just the right place out of dumb luck, and opened up the passageway into the lower temple, where you guys are now. Let me move you down to that map. As you guys entered into the temple, you reconvened with Alaris, who had shadow stepped in. And he told you that the place is pretty much dead empty. The forge is in the middle, and there are molds scattered throughout. So, let's start this off with everybody rolling a d6 for the Scales of Fate. Okay, that's one for the players.
Shit. I don't think I've ever rolled good for the fate rolls.
This isn't good. This is the first time I ever rolled good for fate dice. We're in for it.
All right.
I don't know if 3 is good or bad in fate rolls, but if it's good, I'm the only failure here.
So 1 through 3 is for me.
Okay, cool. So I'm not the only one dragging the team down. Good, got it.
Yeah, the only bad fate roll is when you end up with none.
Here we go.
Every time the DM spends one, it goes over to our side.
Yep. And vice versa as well. When you guys spend one, it comes over to me. Okay. So, just to set the mood again, since it's been so long, you find yourself in a very old, dusty temple. There's a little bit of mold growing in here. It's a little musky. It's very dark. Thanks to all of you guys having either some form of light or night vision, you can see, but this place has clearly been abandoned for a long, long time.
No, we can't.
All right. And go for it.
And action.
And play.
What's my line again?
So Aloris is
Did all the outgoing speakers not make it today?
nope.
Yeah. No, I can't see. I literally cannot see anything. The blackboard.
Oh, that's
Down
not
at the
good.
bottom.
Oh, I can see. Disregard previous.
Okay.
You had your eyes closed again, didn't you?
Had a little bit too much of that Japanese whiskey.
I'm gonna move towards that direction I just pinged. Kind of,
Oh.
you know,
Okay. Yeah.
look around a little bit, see if I see anything.
Yeah. So as you come around that corner, you get a little bit closer. You're able to see the statue on the far wall, and again, all the statues in here. Okay. Let me back up. All the statues in here are of different deities within Aoethera. The very first one, as you entered in, was the same imagery as the golden statue on top of the temple outside. So that same Goliath figure. This character in this statue is she's a middle-aged woman, slender build. She's in a black toga with one breast hanging out, with a blindfold over her eyes. And she's holding a book and resting her hand, her other hand, on top of the book as if reading through her fingertips.
All right. Can I do a Arcana check to make sure it's just the statue and not anything I'm gonna have to lop off
Yep, go for it.
from a new one?
And we also. Wait, where's the titty? I'm looking for that.
19 plus 5 for 24.
Okay. With that roll, you know that this is just a statue. This isn't anything to worry about.
Can I get a religion roll to see if I recognize it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good night.
12 actually is good enough. This is pretty common lore here in the world of Aoethera. This is... Hang on, let me get to the right page. This is Lysira, the Soul Scribe. This goddess, who is rarely worshipped herself, dwells in the Vale of Echoes, a shimmering expanse where time and memory intertwine. Her form is radiant, with robes of starlight that shift between serene whites and ominous grays, reflecting the duality of her task. Her galactic eyes hold both warmth and unrelenting clarity, which, as I said earlier, she's blindfolded in this statue. And with her hands, one gentle, one firm, carry the weight of destiny. A faint halo of spectral pages orbit her, each whispering fragments of lives she has read. When a mortal dies, their soul arrives in the Vale, where Lysira reads it like a storybook. Every moment, emotion, and choice unfurls before her, revealing the soul's essence. Unlike a cold judge, she seeks the heart of the narrative, why someone acted the way they did, what drove their virtues or sins. After understanding their story, Lysira decides their fate: ascension to the Empyrean Glade, a radiant heaven of peace and fulfillment, or descent to the Abyssal Hollow, a tormented hell of reckoning and reflection. And Kreth, for you get this very familiar feeling with this statue. You're pretty sure this is a depiction of that voice that you've been hearing in your head.
Okay.
Scotty will just give a respectful nod and probably think little more of it.
Okay. And Alaris is going to say, if we keep heading north up these stairs, we'll find some of those molds I was telling you guys about.
Let's to get moving then.
I will lead the way, laddie.
Who's going up the stairs first?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and lead the way. Like I said, I checked this place out pretty good. I don't think it's trapped.
Like,
Don't think it's trapped. It's not trapped.
I don't think it's trapped. X proceeds to step on the IED.
I don't think the snake's poisonous.
I mean, it's friendly. It wants to kiss me. Look, it's flicking its tongue out at me.
no tongues until the second date.
Rude.
And so, as Alaris pushes this heavy door open, a little bit of dust and small pebbles kind of crumble from the doorway and shower you as you walk in. But on the tables before you, you do see that there are molds for the forge.
Bunch of swords.
And you guys should be able to interact with them. You don't really have to, but...
Well, these are all barbarian swords.
Lars is going to be like, I mean, there's more molds just kind of scattered throughout. You just have to look for what you want, I guess. But as an aside, I'm not going to make you guys search this whole map because it is pretty freaking big. Let's see. So if you guys want, I would say, just let me know if you grab a mold and we can get on to the main event.
God. All right. Well, Vlad will investigate this one over here, and check for traps and all of that.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to check for traps, I would say give me a investigation or perception.
All right. Let me see here. It's better.
Are we able to tell anything about these molds? Like what sort of weapon they produce, or
Yeah, so
what special abilities said weapon might have, or anything like that?
So I was pretty limited on actually making these molds, so they don't really depict the different varieties, but you would be able to tell just by looking at them that, okay, yes, this one produces a longsword, this one produces a katana, that one makes a warhammer, etc.
Hey lads, keep your eye out for a nice axe. If you happen to see one, let me know.
How difficult can I be?
Can I?
So I'll tell you guys this. I've already figured out what legendary weapons I'm going to give you guys, and I think you're all going to be pretty happy with them.
All right. Well, I guess I rolled a 16 on my perception.
Yep, with that 16, the information that you glean from investigating this mold is, one, it's not trapped, and two, it doesn't look like these molds have been touched in centuries. Like, there's so much dust and dirt on them that to really get a good look, you kind of have to just wipe them down.
Is there anything that could be like torches or anything that could be lit in the room to provide light?
Give me a perception check.
12,
12.
which
Good
is
enough.
lower than my 15 passive.
Okay. Take your passive then.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, there are sconces. So you can definitely, let's see. These little pools right here,
Yeah.
those look like oil. So if you were to put a little bit of fire on there, you're pretty sure they would light up.
All right, I'm going to use produce flame, and I'm just going to toss a fireball with produce flame into that oil pit, and then I'm going to go around the room and do that to all of them.
Okay.
I have a tinderbox. If that would be
I would
easier.
say leave one just in case we need the oil for something.
Okay, I'm going to leave one non-oil.
We could always put it out afterwards, as far as that goes.
I do have some spells that put out fire quickly.
I do as well.
Okay then. Just so long as they're not going to blow a spell slot for you.
Now that there's light in this room, can I investigate, see if there's any molds that seem particularly interesting or unique in some way?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Perception, good.
And I do the same.
I got a 29.
Oh,
You do find one that is very, very curious. It looks almost like a crossbow bolt, like a mold for a bolt, but considerably smaller. Looks like a bolt, size of a pen.
little wrist crossbow.
No, doesn't look like a crossbow. Looks like a crossbow bolt.
Yeah, I was thinking it fit a wrist crossbow.
All right.
I think I'm
So,
just going to pocket. I think I'm just going to pocket that mold.
Okay.
There's some slabs that don't have molds on them. I want to do a perception check on this one right here.
Okay.
What I'm next to try to figure out why there's no mold there.
Okay. While you roll that, Scotty, what were you looking for?
Well, I was just looking over the moles to, one, see what is there, and two, to see what sort of information I might be able to figure out from them.
Okay. So,
I rolled
You-
an 18 for 23 total.
okay. Hang on to that for me. Scotty, you do find a mold for a battle axe. And it's weird. It's got almost like runes where the handle will end up being. And you have this feeling, you don't know because you've never seen this language before, but you just feel like you know it says Bone Eater.
So. Oh, I like the look of this, laddie. Let me see if I can fit this in me pack.
Yep, definitely fits. Okay, Rosie. What you discover is there may have been, it does look like there's drag marks on this slab. So at one point there was a mold on this table, but it has since been moved. And it looks like it was moved a long time ago.
I'm going to let everybody know that, and I'm going to go over here and take this mold right here.
Okay. What you find... It's more like a collection of molds. When you go to pick it up, like it's very, very large, almost box shaped. And when you go to pick it up, you hear something move inside, as if it's not a solid mold. Like it could make something that moves or rotates, or it's not going to be a melee weapon, is kind of what I'm hinting at.
Gotcha. So I'm going to put that in my bag, or wherever I can fit it.
Okay.
Alright, well, I was going to look around and see if you can find a katana or a wakizashi.
He does absolutely find a katana mold. And same thing. Where the handle goes, where the handle will be, there's a strange runic language that you've never seen, but you feel like you know it says Evor's Talon.
Well, it's better than his palace, boys.
And of course,
Can
the
I do
three.
an Arcana check on my mold?
Sure. What are you hoping to learn?
One, how to open it up and to assemble the pieces to make whatever it is, because it sounds like it's kind of complex compared to most molds. So just try to get a feel for its magic nature and the sense of how it works.
Okay. Yeah, give me that Arcana check or investigation.
13 Arcana.
Okay. You don't know exactly how it works. You do see a inlet port. That's probably where some kind of fluid, it looks like, is supposed to flow through this. Maybe it's going to be magma like it was at Evor's Forge. Not quite sure about that. And then at the top of the mold, there is a lid that you can open up. And inside, it's almost like a grate. And you're pretty sure that's where you put your Starfall ore. So as the magma flows in and around it, it does melt it, and it does pour down into the rest of the mold.
So that hole on the other end is like an outlet versus an inlet.
Yep.
All right. Now just to kill everybody else to get their Starfall medal.
Well, you're pretty sure it only takes one ore, because the little lid that you open up where you're pretty sure the ore goes, you could really only fit one chunk of Starfall ore in there.
Well, that's good to know. Everybody's safe then.
Yep.
For now.
And Lars is going to be like, well, the forge is this way if you guys want to follow me.
He's being way more helpful than normal. I'm kind of paranoid.
He's a faker.
That's because he's not actually here.
It's a doppelganger. Quick, kill him.
So as you guys enter into this room, it begins to glow.
It's never a good sign.
I don't know, guys. There's a design on the floor. Should I erupt the earth?
I don't think you'll really have to erupt the earth on this one.
All right.
Let me get enough torches set around so you guys can actually see what's going on. There we go. Okay. So as this room senses the warmth of life, it begins to glow. I know it's not like a great depiction. This was just a random map I pulled off the internet. But in the center, you do see in a circular pattern, there are slots to enter or to slot in your molds. And there's really no kind of directions carved anywhere. It's just one of those, you kind of look at it, you kind of figure out, okay, so I need to put my mold here. And there's enough room to hold up everybody's mold and then some. And as you guys place your molds, everybody takes a step back, stepping off the platform, and you begin to feel heat rising up as the platform clicks, turns, and continues to rotate as it screws down and lowers below the level of the floor. And you hear the rumble of stone as a doorway, almost a door, kind of slides shut, hiding, kind of just concealing those molds from you. And you feel the temperature rise, and it starts to get hot and hot and hot. And it's not very long before, everybody's just kind of feeling overwhelmed by this heat. And Torque's going to be like, hey, guys, I'm going to step out for a bit. Like, it's getting way too hot in here for me. And Alaris and Eurypterid will be like, yeah, we're going to step out too.
Aye, good call, lad. Not built for this sort of heat, and there's no AC.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Lars and ask him. You said the molds were scattered. Are there more?
Yeah. There's let's see. So the room we were in, there's a room next to that. You may have saw that big stone door in there, kind of like the first door that we entered into. I don't really know how to open that door though, but there's a mold in that room. So I know there's a way around or a way to open it. I'm not sure what it is.
Is it made of stone?
It is. It's just like the one that you guys first entered into. So it is stone and precious metals. And Alaris is going to say, I mean, if you didn't want to erupt it or something, then, I could just shadow step in, grab the mold, shadow step out. But,
Yeah, I was going to say I can stone shape a door into it 5 feet by 5 feet.
okay.
But if he wants to shadow step, I'll let him shadow step. But I'm not sure how many times he can shadow step.
Pretty much on demand.
Yeah, then let him do it. Then I'm not going to use a spell slot when I don't have to. Then
Yeah.
that's a little bit a lot.
Okay. So he shadow steps, and in a couple of minutes, he returns and drops these 3 molds on the ground. So,
What are they?
so it's a warhammer, a kunai, like what that Goliath was using, and a sickle.
Were there at the molds that we didn't take? Were there any short swords or anything like that amongst them? Because I've got a abundance of Starfall ore, so I might mess around and make something to sell.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. You definitely did find a short sword. Were you looking like a short sword or a wakizashi?
Like, preferably, I'd rather have a legendary Wakizashi, and then I would keep it. But if nothing else, I'll make something to sell.
Okay. We'll go with wakizashi.
Cool.
I wouldn't mind a short sword, by that though I want someone who's got a short temper and is very rude.
Okay. Let's see.
And I've got 3 Starfall ores, and I'll use 2 of them. If anyone else is lacking, I'd be happy to give it to a member of the party.
I think I only have like
I
one.
certainly am, because I wasn't here when you guys got all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was for the guys that weren't here for that. I just kind of hand wave that you guys have one Starfall ore each. So,
Cool.
because you guys already have legendary armor, so you don't need any more than that, really. But yeah, if Vlad is willing to share, then yeah. Tell me.
Yeah, we can just retcon it and say Vlad gave one to someone or whatever.
Okay. So let's see, Mort. You said you were looking for a short sword.
I was more of a joke about the word short. I wouldn't mind that sickle because, it's very druid.
Ooh.
Very druid, so.
Okay. Sickle it is. And we'll retcon that you guys actually divvied these up and put those molds in the forge as well. Because the process has started.
What is it, a once in a century thing? What kind of forge is this?
It's an easy bake oven. We gotta go change the light bulb.
Right? Ding, brownies are done.
They're done. They're done.
Yeah, it's not that it's a once in a century kind of thing. It's just that it does take a very long time. Which you guys did not know that. And how could
I'll
you?
be chilling for a minute. I've got new tricks to teach you. Moira.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can pull out the old herbalism kit and start making some healing potions and stuff.
Absolutely. You guys have 12 hours.
Oh, plenty of time to get a long rest in.
Yep.
Do we need to keep? Probably should have people keeping watch over through the night or day or whatever time it is.
Let's see. So you've been underground for a while. I would say it probably is coming up on nighttime. Yeah.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about it getting cold.
Nope. Definitely not.
Well, if I'm not doing the whole trance thing to sleep, I'm gonna make some healing potions and that oil that we didn't ignite. I'm gonna look to see if I got some containers to kind of take some of that oil with me.
Okay. Even if you don't have a container, there's different bottles kind of laid out. I would say give me a investigation check, and depending on how you do, we'll see how many bottles you find.
Not very good. 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, so with a 3, I'll say you do find one bottle that you could capture enough oil to. You could probably, if you were to you could probably soak enough rags in it to make 3 torches. So not a whole lot, but plenty.
I'm gonna join him in that endeavor because I want Alaris to make me some Molotov cocktails, and that's a
This is
dirty
this is kind of fire spell extension fluids. What I'm going to use this for. So 1 bottle oil.
Okay. So Vlad, with that 19, you find a treasure trove of unbroken bottles with corks, and you can absolutely share with Rosie if you want. So, but you find 6 of them.
Well, I'll take 4 and give Rosie 3, so we've got an even split. And then I'll see if Alaris can make me some Molotov cocktail hand grenades.
Yeah, Alaris can't really do that because he's not an alchemist, but Torque can, and he does.
Perfect.
Yeah, and
I guess I can. Can I give 3 bottles of that oil to Torque and get me some dragon breath shells?
how many shells do you have? Like normal mundane shells? Because he's going to need a few.
You told me not to count normal mundane shells, only to count the specialty ammo.
That's right. But you do have some, so okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. We'll stick with that because I really don't want to nitpick that kind of crap. Yeah, he makes. You gave him 3 bottles. Is that right?
Yeah, 3 bottles. Yeah. Yeah, 3 bottles.
Okay. So it doesn't take a whole heck of a lot of oil to make one. So I'm gonna say you get 30 Dragon's Breath shells.
All right. What's the rules on those again?
It's +5 fire, and burning for 3 rounds, which is another 1d6, if I recall.
All right, that works. 'Cause I know the frag 12 is a little bit different, but they both fire damage. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, the frags are an explosive, so yeah, it does fire damage, but it also damages armor. The Dragon's Breath doesn't really damage armor, but it inflicts a burning condition.
Yeah. If there's any slag from this star metal left over, I'm going to see if I can get some specialty slugs made out of it.
Okay.
What's the damage on those Molotov cocktails?
Let's go with... Let's do 5d6 fire damage.
Okay.
You can throw them as far as... Let's see. Let's say your strength score, your raw strength score, is 15. You can throw them 15 spaces.
I think it's actually 16, so...
Okay. Yeah, so you'll be able to throw them up to 16 spaces away from you. But...
We don't do odd numbers. It's a 15.
Yeah.
Now, is that 16 5-foot sections, or is that 16 feet?
No, that's 16 5-foot sections.
Okay, dope.
And when they impact, well, and this is why, when they impact, that oil is going to go out in a 30-foot radius.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't want to throw that too close to yourself or your friends.
Not for close combat.
No, not at all.
You gotta remember, to make a proper Molotov cocktail, you gotta add ball bearings.
This is true.
Oh, that's a good idea. Who's got ball bearings?
You know, I believe Alaris does actually have some. So he will, he'll give them up to you.
Does it have to be ball bearings, or could it also be bits of slag?
Well, ball bearings work great because you slip and fall on them, you fall in the fire, so then you can't get up out of the fire and you burn longer.
Does that change the damage at all?
I was just wondering whether slag might work, because it seems like we've got quite an abundance of it.
It's not going to change the damage because it's not concussive, so it doesn't blow up. It's not like shrapnel. But what it will do is it'll make it difficult terrain. Yep. So whoever ends up getting doused in that crap, they're going to have to do a dex check to get out of the fire.
Nice.
Yeah. So good chance that they're just going to burn alive because they can't get out.
Yeah, you don't want to fall prone in a Molotov firestorm.
Okay.
Unless you're naturally fire resistant, which I don't think I am. Nope.
I wouldn't think so.
Since we're in downtime and everything, Tim, do you allow for cantrip changes on level ups or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can cantrip change on a long rest.
Nice. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that then.
Yeah, the way I view cantrips is just like any other spell. If you can change a spell in a long rest, you can change a cantrip. Why not?
Alright, I'm going to do that then because there's some I haven't used and I'm probably never going to use.
Should be back in a moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Bye-bye poison spray.
Okay, and Scotty, I did see where you were looking for a mold for a rifle. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay.
No, my mind wasn't even on guns. I was thinking old blades. I would like a gun. That would be pretty cool. Just Bard with a gun.
Right. I was thinking about giving you a guitar-shaped axe. No, actually, what I was thinking about giving you is a scythe.
Mm-hmm. I was also eyeballing the scythe.
But I came up with something I think you're going to like a little bit better. Just trying to work out a couple of things real quick.
Does this mean I get that thermonuclear warhead I wanted?
Close.
Yes.
Pretty damn close. By the way, Mort, what is... You were telling me earlier you wanted to do something with... what was that thorn wave?
It's tidal wave plus spike growth.
What were you thinking there?
Well, the spell for tidal wave says it can knock people prone. I was thinking, though, however, instead of knocking it prone, to actually push them through the spike growth and move them. Because spike growth is for every 5 feet they travel, they take damage.
Oh, that's brutal. Yeah. So spike growth, basically spikes just come up out of the floor and then you tidal wave them.
Yeah. Which that spike growth is a concentration spell, but tidal wave is not. So I can spike growth one round, tidal wave the next round.
But once you drop concentration on spike growth, then the spikes go away.
Right, but I can cast tidal wave without breaking concentration because it's an instantaneous spell.
You may have to rules lawyer that one to me because the way I understand it, if it's a concentration spell, as soon as you go to cast something else, you're dropping concentration. So that spell just goes away.
Well, I think tidal wave only requires like a speck of dust and a drop of water, so it really wouldn't require that much concentration to cast.
Okay.
But I get your point. There is one other thing I can do. It's Grasping Vine, which is a concentration spell, but use it to hold somebody up in the air, then cast spike growth underneath them. So when the vine disappears, they fall into the spikes.
Yeah.
Sure.
I guess I could always have someone else tidal wave them through the spikes.
Okay. Sorry, still working on figuring out these extra legendary weapons real quick for you guys. I didn't know you guys had an abundance of Starfall ore, so... Let's see.
Okay, from what I'm getting, it could be wrong. It says a character can cast while maintaining concentration on another spell as long as the second spell does not require concentration.
Okay.
So
Concentration spell breaks concentration.
Okay. Yeah, sounds legit to me.
Yeah, that's from D&D Beyond. So I don't know how good they are.
Well, that was how I understood it to work anyway.
Okay.
So, like I said, if I do the concentration spell of holding somebody up with a vine, and then I cast spikes underneath them or thorn wall or something like that underneath them, then it would disappear and they would fall into it.
Right.
But
Right.
tidal wave, I can tidal wave and do other spells like ice knife and things like that I have that don't require concentration while still maintaining concentration.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
okay. Good to go.
But instead of knocking them prone, are you okay with tidal wave pushing them?
Yeah. Okay.
Can I do an investigation check to see if I find any slag I can use to make slugs out of?
Go for it.
Let me roll my new lucky D20. That would be 10.
No slag.
Wow. Let me down, D10.
Oh, let's see. Sorry, guys. Almost done. Working on the last one.
Take your time. We got 12 hours before the easy bake oven's done.
Right?
Oh, we're working on that. We need to roll an animal handling back.
Yes, please.
How to teach Loyal, the new trick.
Is it play dead? Or is it fetch?
No, this is going to be Zen, where he stands in front of a target and yowls and potentially do some illusionary crap to give players an advantage on intimidation attack.
Nice.
Okay, so I think that's a 1 success.
A 7?
That's a 19. Oh, never mind. That's my previous roll.
I was about to say, I mean, the DC is kind of low, but it ain't that low.
Yeah. Alright, so that's a fail.
Can I try an animal handling check to teach him a trick?
You can, but it's at disadvantage because that's not your companion, so it just kind of looks at you like, the hell do you want?
He's also racist against short people.
Alright, let me roll 2 then. Alright.
Nope.
I got a +9 to animal handling, so
No shit.
6 + 9 is 15.
Damn. What trick are you trying to teach him?
I'm going to teach him what he said, but when if they get close to him, he'll wheel around and kick them.
I think it does take 3 successful rolls over a 5-day period, though.
Three consecutive successes.
3 consecutive.
All right, so roll again.
You can't. You can only do 1 roll per day.
Okay, so I gotta do 2 more days, and I can teach him a trick. All right.
Yep.
Don't let me forget.
I'm actually not opposed to this model because technically, just like our pack animal, it's his pack. So
Just remind me tomorrow to do it again.
Okay.
my headset just dropped.
No one's talking.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, got it. All right, so the evening passes, and nothing really happens. You work with the Displacer Beast, which, what did you say its name was?
His name is Moriel.
Okay.
Moriel.
Ah.
I mean, here, I'll put it in the chat.
Rio.
Moyo.
Moriel.
Morio.
Thought I was putting it in the chat. I don't know what that bullshit is, but it's basically Japanese for mountain fiend.
Nice.
The demonic yokai that dwell in forest, caves, or mountains often are shapeless or shadowy and said to appear in multiple places at once to confuse the mind and draw prey into danger.
Perfect name. Yeah, I dig that. There it is. Now it showed up. Okay, so the night passes, no incident. And when the morning comes, it feels like it's starting to cool off a little bit. So Tor's going to be like, well, I think the easy bake's done. And he'll head back in to the main chamber. And he'll just call out to you guys. Hey, guys, yeah, it's done.
Oh, let's see what we got. Whether it was an absolute failure.
I'll be honest, I don't even know what to put in that thing.
We all got shiny dildos.
This was not a weapons factory, we have discovered.
Surprise!
Probably should have worked that angle. Damn it.
I was expecting any minute because it was so obvious.
We're all vampire hunters now.
Yeah, silver steaks.
Mm-hmm.
Used to be my stage name.
So, as you guys open up your molds, I'll quickly go through what you guys get, starting with the guys that aren't here, just in case they watch this later on in YouTube. Torque opens up his mold and he pulls out a Bregner launcher with 3 barrels, and it says Sky Shatter on the side of it. It does 40-12 bludgeoning for mundane rounds, If any of the damage dice is a 12, the shell comes out electrically charged, doing an additional 4d12 damage to all creatures in a 30-foot radius. Eurypterid comes away with nunchucks that say Stormweaver. They do 8d6 bludgeoning, and on a critical hit, they release Chain Lightning at level 6. For those who don't know, Chain Lightning at level 6 goes up to 3 targets, and it does 10d8 damage.
But does it make him crave pizza?
A little bit.
Cowabunga.
Alaris gets a Peacemaker with a integrated suppressor called Widowmaker. It does 5d10 piercing, and it has a severely reduced noise signature. It's almost Hollywood quiet.
Nice.
With that cool gap technology preventing the cylinder from making loud bang bang.
Exactly.
I'm going to go ahead and put this out there. If Alaris dies, I've got dibs.
Don't defend me for it.
Vlad, the Katana, Evor's Talon, 6d8 slashing. On a critical hit, it causes 10d6 bleeding every single round.
Boom.
The Wakizashi, Evor's Tooth, 8d6 slashing, and it has the same crit characteristic. As you pull these swords out of the molds, the edge on them is so fine, you really can't even see it. It's almost transparent. It is so razor thin. Kreth, what comes out of your mold looks like a quill. Have you ever seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yep, I have.
Okay. The blue guy, I can't remember his name for some reason.
Yeah, I get where you're going with this.
Yondu.
Yep, Yondu.
Yondu, that's
Thank
it.
you. His Yaka arrow. That's what you've got. But it looks like a quill, because, you know, copyright. So it does 15 D4 piercing. And it may strike
A lot of them get mad at us.
and it may strike up to 3 targets in one turn, dividing the damage dice among them.
Okay.
That was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
You also, out of your other mold for the sickle, you have Reaper's Hand. It does 8d6 slashing. Or, I'm sorry, no, this isn't for you.
Yeah, that's for
Sorry, that's for Mort.
Rosie, isn't it?
That's my garden shears.
No, Rosie is getting something else. Something Rosie is going to like. Yeah, no, this is for Rosie. I'm sorry, Mort. Damn it. All these different names.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so that's what you got, Kreth. Scotty, Bone Eater, your battle axe, does 4d12 bludgeoning, and every blow breaks a bone. Half damage on a missed attack, so long as the roll is above a 5.
Damn, nice.
You also, because you picked up a mold for a rifle, you also pull out Oso Roshi's Greed. It does 5d10 piercing. You get 8 shots before you have to reload. When On a critical, the target has to make a DC 15 Wisdom save, or they permanently go mad.
Can we rename his axe Nancy Pelosi's gaze because nothing kills a boner faster than that?
I'll never be able to look at the thing and not be horrified.
You certainly wouldn't even want to touch it.
Yeah, exactly. Just hold the shaft. I'm about to know.
I grab my battle axe Nancy Pelosi's gaze by the shaft, and then I throw up.
Nancy Pelosi's gash.
Oh, gash. Oh, God, that's even worse.
First variant, some crazy guy shows up to your house with a hammer.
Okay, moving on.
Hey, lad, I've come to fix your plumbing.
Okay, for Rosie, what comes out of the sickle mold is Reaper's Hand. It does 8d6 slashing, and once per encounter, it can cast Spike Growth.
Nice.
And because it's coming from the weapon, it's just there. You don't have to concentrate.
Whew. That's a
Are
spicy
these
meatball.
being posted anywhere in text form? Because I missed a lot of what you told me about mine.
I can.
Yeah, I wanted to double check my damage too.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I
Yeah.
can't write fast enough.
I can definitely do that. Let's go through Rosie's last weapon first. I call it Mork's Revenge. It's a Gatling gun. That was the big complex mold. It does 15 D4 piercing, and it may strike up to 5 targets in one turn, dividing the damage dice amongst them. It takes pistol rounds, and it must be reloaded in place of bonus action and movement every round. If you pick up a bandolier, however, that will change the reload to bonus action or movement.
Thank you.
Yep.
Now, if I'm in a wagon and the wagon's moving, does it count as me moving?
No.
Okay.
Yep, that is perfectly legitimate. Let me see.
I'm going to need a horse and a wagon, and I promise this time I won't blow them up.
A likely story.
Okay, Vlad, there's your weapons.
Alright, 68. 86, okay, I did have it right.
Kreth, there's yours.
Alright, cool.
Let's see. There we go. Just gotta type these out real quick. Okay. There you go, Scotty.
Excellent. So is that a rifle or is it a blunderbuss?
It's a rifle. So it's the rifles in Aoethera. You can think of it as a revolver with a long ass barrel and a buttstock. So it's got a 8-round rotating cylinder for the chambers. So that's why you get 8 shots before you have to reload.
I'm the police to get ammo. Yeah.
There we go. And there's Rosie's.
I'm going to print that out.
Yep.
If y'all select and right click and hit print and then change your printer to PDF, you can save it as a PDF.
Snazzy. Quick way to do it.
That didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Right.
Okay, and now everybody should be completely out of Starfall ore.
Yep.
All right.
The fact I got a giant Gatling gun and I have a piece of tiny ore is just marvelous technology.
Isn't
10
it,
out
though?
of 10, no complaints. Yeah, 10 out of 10, no complaints.
Yeah, Starfall ore and handwavium, amazing stuff.
Yeah, I just love it, like, I look at his giant Gatling gun, look at my little quill. I was like, I put the same amount in there. Like, how'd that happen?
No, the best part's going to be when I use spike growth and then set the Gatling gun up and just start mowing people down as they try to, come out of difficult terrain.
That would be good.
It's going to be some World War I no man's land bullshit going on. It's going to get ugly.
Yeah. While I'm going to stop firing long enough to, fireball.
Yep. All right.
But this also means Tim's got some strong monsters for us to fight later on, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to balance it out.
We'll see.
There'll be a lightning storm that takes us all out.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Shoot the clouds?
Maybe.
Was it too soon?
Note to self, next long rest, at level up, take control weather.
All right. Well, Alaris is going to be like, well, guys, I think we're done here. Shall we go check back in with Meridian?
Yeah, don't got anything better to do. Might as well.
Anybody want to, make sure the cats are done eating all the people outside?
Well, we have to go up to figure that one out, Torque says. So, yeah, if you guys are ready to depart the forge.
Lead the way.
Okay. You guys make your way back the way you came. Up through the hidden stairs that were revealed through clever spell usage.
You mean the master key?
Yeah. Yeah, and you guys come out of the temple. Yep, I've got
I
all
don't
the
know
right
if I've
stuff.
entered those into my sheets right or not.
What do you think might be wrong?
Oh, I've tried to enter those new weapons onto my character sheet, and I'm not entirely certain whether I've done it right.
Okay, let me take a quick look then. Mhm. Okay. 4012. Mhm. Yeah, Bone Eater looks right. So she's... Yeah, looks right.
Okay, I wasn't sure about all of the lovely side effects that they had, whether those were
Yeah.
enterable or not.
They are under description. So, let's see.
You don't touch things as you've got them open, but
Copy and paste.
Yeah. So, let's see. There you go.
Okie doke. Perfect.
All right. So, you guys exit the temple, and you see just a bloody field. But there are no bodies. And no back in echo.
Oh, there we are. Wow.
No bodies and what? No back in Nico?
Mm-hmm. That's
Does
correct.
This means time to loot the tents.
Oh, I'm looting everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's time to loot everything.
My inner Luke goblin demands it.
All right, so anybody that wants to loot, give me a... Give me a perception.
Oh, plus 6.
15 for me.
Do you know I'm debating whether to put a fate on this?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
rolled my passive perception, so that's pretty bad.
You can definitely put a fate on it if you want.
Yeah, I'll put a fate on it.
Oriel got a 21.
So there's my roll,
Okay.
and there's my fate.
Okay.
So, dirty 20.
Here. Come here.
I rolled a 15, same as my passive, so 15.
Okay. All right. So, Vlad.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with Moyoro's role. We'll just say that he leads you to the goodies. What you guys rolled, roll that in D6s. So Vlad, it'll be 21 D6. Scotty, 20 D6. And Rosie, you said 16. So 16
15.
D6. Or 15. Okay.
Oh, no, how do I enter these manually?
There's a advanced roller.
And what you come up with, that's how much you find in gold.
Nice.
All right. I rolled 7 physical dice, I'm gonna roll 6 in the chat.
If you want.
So,
and mind you, as you go through and you're finding your treasure, it's what you're finding is that's the worth of it in gold.
all right. So I found 29 gold worth of stuff.
Okay, so hang on just a second here because I'm seeing some crazy stuff going on. Duncan, you rolled 21d20.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You
no,
little
that sounds-
cheater.
That sounds alright.
Mort, you rolled d4s. So
Oh, is it D6
I
or
are
D4?
smart.
d6s.
Oh, never mind. Let me do it. Redo that then.
Yep.
I like when
17.
you just roll better.
Ooh, 17, 17, and then 2, 5. Okay.
Okay. And Krith, did you want to loot any of the tents?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Might as well. It's free money.
Yeah.
39. That's a lot better.
So sorry, I was trying to get that new item added to my inventory. What do
All
I need
good.
to roll?
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
His passive's like 20, so.
Yeah,
I
you're
rolled
gonna.
19.
Okay. So roll 19d6.
19d6. I got a 50.
50? Okay, so you find 50 gold. So,
Cute.
and mind you, it's not necessarily just gold. You're finding 50 gold worth of treasure. So it's like gemstones, maybe a bolt of silk, things like that.
So, if Vlad wanted to understand what happened to all the bodies, what would that roll be?
That would be a religion check. Or, because you're a ranger, you could also, I would give you nature or investigation.
Religion?
Can I do a nature check as well?
'Cause I
No.
suspect I know what happened, but
The ranger, because Vlad is a ranger, I'm letting him do investigation or nature. For anyone else that wants to know what happened to the bodies, it's going to be purely religion.
Okay, I can't do a medical check.
You can do a medical check to figure out the blood type.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Scotty knows what happened. They fecked off.
I was
So-
just going to try to see how much blood was lost, but we're good.
All the blood. So what Scotty knows happened, maybe you grew up hearing the horror stories of the Bakeneko. But when the Bakeneko kill someone, they become Bakeneko. So you think the bodies, whatever process takes place that creates a Bakeneko, that's what happened to the bodies.
that's kind of what I thought was happening. So now there's going to be a bunch of freaking pissed off Goliath fucking Nickos running around.
Well, that's the thing. If you guys recall from Umbra, once you become a Bakeneko, like you lose your memory. You don't really remember when you were alive.
But the giant leader we killed, where did his body go?
Oh, he got eaten.
Okay.
Yeah, your medical check reveals he got eaten.
So I just find bones and like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
How much does his femur weigh?
6 ounces.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his femur.
Oh, his femur. I thought you said his finger.
No, I want his femur.
His femur. That's going to be more than 6 ounces. That's going to be, let's see, it's just the bone. It's picked clean, but pretty big, pretty stout. I would say it's a good
Is
3, maybe 4 pounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his femur.
Okay.
all of that.
I mean, I make a nice war club.
Oh, yeah. His skull would make a great soup bowl.
That's true, but I don't eat soup, so.
Scotty,
Where is it now?
I know you want a a Goliath skull soup bowl.
Well, I was thinking more a tankard, but a soup bowl would work too.
Big fucking tankard.
Drink the ale from the skulls of your enemies. Carry on this way, I'll have the full set.
Now I just got to figure out, how I'm going to turn this femur into a club.
Swing it.
How long is that femur? Could it possibly be taller than a dwarf?
I would say it's at least as tall as a dwarf.
Nice.
Would that make it a quarterstaff then?
Pretty much, yeah.
But the shape of that femur is just so perfect for a club.
Oh yeah, and it's dense too. Like you really do think you're going to do a lot of damage with it.
What would a femur club do damage-wise? Or is it just hit somebody first and find out?
I'm going to say hit somebody first and find out.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil that surprise.
Hey, as an aside, there's a fighter jet over me right now.
As an aside, there's what?
There's a fighter jet over me right now. You don't see those around here.
Could be the Air National Guard.
15, 16, or 18.
Or 22 or 35.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, he's gone dark.
Yeah, I get ospreys over me all the time.
Yeah, no. So we do have an Air Force base around here, but I only see either commercial jets or C-130s. This is the first fighter jet I've seen. So,
Yeah.
Utilize a lot of planes.
Could be the National Guard. Could be a drill, like, because they do 2 weeks every year on top of the 1 weekend a month. They never tell you about that part. So, yeah, if it's the Air National Guard, they could just be getting their flight hours.
maybe so. Coming out of a commercial airport, though?
Yeah, why not? When I deployed to Afghanistan from Fort Carson, they bussed us to Colorado Springs Airport. And it was, they had a different building. It was the old airport that they bussed us to. But it was still a commercial airport that we flew out of.
Yeah. Yeah. When my dad went into Jamaica, they landed the C-130s at the Jamaican airport.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
When I went into Iraq, we landed in Bagram, and then we bussed to Baghdad International to catch our Chinooks to our actual fob.
Yeah.
So, yeah, civilian airports get used all the time by the military.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, an F-111 Aardvark came at treetop level over me one time, and the thing's huge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those things are ridiculous. All right, so Alaris is going to be like, hey, Kreth, you still got like that summoning circle thing, right? You can just, I don't know, beam us back to the airship?
Yep. I still got it.
Can I beam you up, lad? I'm here with you.
Not with the accent. I'm trying to remember if that takes time or not. Let me check real quick. I believe if... teleportation circle. So... Casting time's only a minute. I thought it was longer than that.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Are we there?
As long as nothing tries to kill us within the minute it takes for me to set up the spell, yes.
So you set up, you pull your little, I don't know, whatever device it looks like. You tell me, what does your device look like?
Ever seen Quantum Leap?
No, I have not.
It's like a Tetrisy Rubik's Cube opened up looking thing that they used to open up doors.
Oh, Ziggy.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. That sounds cool to me.
Pull out a Rubik's Cube and start twisting.
Just pull out some strange device to start turning things until eventually it starts to open up.
See, for some reason, I had in my head, imagine like a little disc about the size of the palm of your hand, and it's got different like runes all the way around it, on like little keys that kind of stick out. So it's like a circular keyboard, and you just press runes in a certain sequence, and that's what it, that's what it does.
Yeah.
Oh, Simon.
He could have a Zippo. He just has to flick the lid enough times the right way.
Also, yes.
To have it disguised as a Zippo.
All right, so you set up your teleportation, and you everybody just kind of gets that sensation of moving as everything around you just kind of fades out and goes black. And then all of a sudden, you feel warm air rush against your body, and the blackness just turns into bright white and then fades back down, calms down, and color returns. And you're back on the airship. And there's blood everywhere and everybody's dead. I'm kidding.
I have an alibi.
We were all together. It was none of us.
It's a scene out of Jurassic Park because the airship was tied off and couldn't get away from the T-Rex that you guys didn't kill. I'm kidding.
T-Rex?
Oh, yeah, you weren't here for last session.
Oh, man.
Yeah, everybody decided to run away from it instead. So
I could have had a pet T-Rex.
you could have tried.
Yeah, we could have got a new companion the next session.
Just saying. Worst case scenario, I'll put that shotgun up its nose.
Or the new Gatling gun.
Or the new Gatling gun, yeah.
Blast it right in its pea-sized brain.
I'm pretty sure I could hit it with a Gatling gun.
I would hope. All right, so no, everybody on the airship's fine. The captain comes up to you, and he says, "Welcome back." And he starts eyeballing some of the new weapons, and he's like, "Okay, I guess you guys found it, huh?"
Yeah, found something.
Nope. Just had a really good souvenir shop.
Yeah, I've been to Disneyland too.
We went to the temple and all I got was this frickin' shirt.
I had the turkey leg. You see now hold up the femur.
That's
Many had to die for these weapons.
was it a good death or?
Not particularly.
Aye, it was a good death because it weren't in mine.
Yeah, fair
he's
enough.
Death, all right.
I take that personally.
Always wear your hearing protection.
Yeah, right. All right, so you guys wanting to go back to Meridian then, huh? Let's see.
I'm a little bit lost on how many side quests we've gone off on and what exactly we're. So we cleaned up the business with the Dragonborn.
Yep.
We took care of the storm generator. So yeah, I guess back to Meridian is the next thing.
Okay.
Is there a nice marketplace nearby?
Yeah, because I got some stuff to sell.
He tells you, well, let's see, the closest place would probably be Kivkut in Zayana. We could be there in. We could be there in about 8 hours.
Where would we get the best price?
Oh, definitely not Zayana. They're gonna rip you off. Is it kind of like rare, odd trinkets? Like what all are you guys trying to sell?
Some grade weapons.
Yeah, I got some scimitars to sell and some stuff that was Mork's.
Okay. Yeah, let's see.
I got some gun arm upgrade parts that I can sell now.
Yeah, I think you guys might get the best deal in Zayana then. No.
How aggressively do they negotiate and barter in this place?
They can be pretty aggressive, but because of that, I mean, they don't exactly have the best of stuff. Like the elves, they've got all their fancy stuff. The dwarves, they've got, reliable stuff. Dragonborn, best myths, best warriors. So you'll get pennies on the dollar from either of those three. Meridian, you'll probably break about even. Zayana, if you can get them to negotiate, then you could probably make the most there.
All right, I'll let you guys discuss and decide where we go.
Well, we can save time and go to Meridian and potentially make less, or we can take a detour and potentially make a bit more.
Mostly what I got is just a couple of medium quality scimitars that Mork had that he picked up from those goblins, and then there was some parts off of that tank that he was going to use to upgrade his arm, and that's about really all I was going to buy wise. But does Billy's rifle take the same caliber rounds that Mork had?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to gift him 16 freezing rounds and 8 acid rounds.
Score.
And I'm going to tell him that Mork would have wanted him to have them.
Is Billy still with us?
I am.
Okay.
And how many acid rounds was that?
So there's 8 acid rounds. It does plus 5 acid damage in a 5-foot radius. And then the freezing rounds do plus 1 cold damage. And I'm probably going to just take the 40 rounds of rifle I have left over and have Torque turn those into slug.
Okay.
It's just, I need some door breaching rounds.
To make a note of what those rounds do then, because I won't remember when I use them.
Yeah. But I'm good with anywhere because mostly I'm just needing to buy some supplies.
Okay.
freezing rounds was how many cold damage?
+1 cold damage.
The nice part about the freezing rounds is that it slows them down more than extra damage. So,
And the acid rounds was what, 10-foot radius, was it?
5 foot.
And how much acid damage?
+1 acid damage, but the best part about that is it continues doing damage after that. Plus, it damages armor pretty well, I think.
mm-hmm. Yep.
Okie doke. Got notes made on them.
So you can always open up with those and weaken the armor if you miss.
Yep. It does 1d4 against armor.
But I didn't give him the 40 regular because I don't think you want us to track normal ammo anymore, right?
I'm not worried about it. If you want to track regular ammo, by all means, but
No,
I'm
I'm
not going
good,
to
I'm
enforce
good.
it. Okay.
I'm good. Because you know how much ammo a Gatling gun goes through?
It would go through a lot. 15 every single round. So. All right, so what's the decision? You guys detouring at Ziana to make a sale?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, so
Since we've got 8 hours, is that another opportunity for an animal check?
sure is. Yep.
Can I do mine as well?
Let's see how Vlad does first.
All right.
Okay, so he succeeded, so there's no need for you to try yours because you're working together to teach the same trick, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And for him to get to know me, since I can turn to an animal too, I want him to get to know me.
Okay.
So his successes count for the general training.
That's correct. So
You just there, don't you?
So you guys are at 2 successes. And then Torque does finish making those slugs for you as well.
How many I got?
How many regular mundane rounds did you give him?
I had 40. I gave them all 40.
All 40?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do 30 slugs.
All right. These are the hollow point ones.
No, they're just the slug ones, the ones that do the knockback. If you wanted the hollow points, you'll get 25 hollow points.
Yeah, give me the 25. Can I get 15 and 10?
Yes.
15 knockback and then 10 hollow points.
Yep.
And the hollow points, the ones that do the bleeding.
Yes.
That's 1d4. 1d6 plus 1d4 for the amount of bleeding, damage, and the rounds, correct?
Added on top of the weapons damage. Yes.
All right, gotcha.
Yep. So yeah, they pack a wallop.
Yeah, and the knockbacks, how many feet?
If I recall correctly, it was 15.
Oh, that's going to be good with the spikes.
Uh-huh.
Nice. All right.
Okay, so
What do I need to do with the armor of the North?
I mean, you could hang on to it. You could try to sell it, I suppose.
I don't want to sell it. I'm going to keep it. I just want to find like a place to store it, so like I don't have to keep carrying it around with me.
Well, that's a problem. You don't really have, like, you're kind of borrowing the airship, so you can't really.
Yeah, so I'll just get it with me.
Yeah.
If no one wants the mall, though, I'm probably going to sell his mall.
No takers, I guess.
All right, I'll sell that then.
Okay. So, as you guys approach and begin to fly over Ziana, for Vlad, it's pretty similar to yokai. It's very, very dense jungle. And imagine, well, a meta reference, but this is like the Amazon rainforest. It's that thick, dense jungle that you're not going anywhere in that jungle without a machete. And pretty much everything there wants to eat you. You know, the bugs, the snakes, the residents.
Yeah, so nothing new.
Yeah.
Brilliant, John.
But as you approach the peninsula, you actually begin to see Kivkut through the trees. Nestled in a vast, humid rainforest, the capital city of Kivkut rises from a tangle of towering trees, choking vines, and glistening rivers. Its skyline is a chaotic blend of organic growth and industrial might. This is a place where the primal and the mechanical dance in uneasy harmony, ruled by a diverse society of beast folk who've harnessed steam to tame or at least wrestle with the jungle's ferocity. Kivkut sprawls across multiple levels, its foundation rooted in the muddy ground, but climbing all the way into the canopies. So the airship approaches a spire, an airship terminal tower, which is really just a spire with a docking ring around it. And it docks as it would anywhere else. And you're greeted by a chameleon person in blue robes. And the chameleon person says, welcome to Ziana. Any first timers?
This is new to me, laddie.
I'm pretty sure it is with most of us.
Oh, you're in for a treat. And Scotty, you hear a little bug just, and this chameleon's tongue just lashes out, snatches the bug from right next to your ear, and brings it into his mouth, and he chews it and swallows it, and says, "Yeah, you don't want those to bite you. You'll get it, we call it fungal rot. It's this weird skin disease, makes your skin kind of bubble up and flake off. It's not going to be good for tender folk like you guys, but we're kind of used to it. We've got an immunity."
I'm gonna look at him and go, watch his skin.
Hey, do you have any sort of lotion or something that repels them? That could be useful.
So you're probably going to want to go talk to Trixie. She's down, she's in the bar. It's the most popular place in town. You really can't miss it. She's not going to open up for another, probably hour, I think. Of course, you might get lost. It might take you that long just to find the place anyway. But it's a real nice place. You ask any of the locals. Tell them you're looking for Trixie Trickster. But, that's just the name of the place. Don't let it fool you. She's a good person. But, she's got some. She'll hook you up.
Is there a place where we can sell and trade?
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, that's actually not very far. So you're going to want to head down to the bottom of the tower, right? And, of course, but this is on the mud level, okay? So turn to the west, go about 5 trees in, right? And then turn to the north, go 2 trees. Take the ramps on the left. They kind of spiral around the trees. That's kind of how we get up and down. They're just real long ramps. So you're going to take that ramp on the left. You're going to spiral up the tree about 1, 2. It's going to be the third story up. And you're looking for Jarvis's junk room. Okay? He's gonna beat you up a little bit. All right? I'm going to be honest with you. You look like decent folks. He's going to beat you up. But you convince him, you talk to him, you smooze a little bit, you do what you got to do, and ultimately he's going to give you a pretty fair price.
Query: what species is him?
Oh, he's catfolk.
Pity I didn't bring any milk.
Yeah.
Did you bring a laser pointer?
Oh, you don't want to do that. No, Jarvis does not take kindly to that.
Does anybody have any yarn?
He's a prickly type. I'm telling you, you're going to want to be careful with that one.
Maybe a water bottle with a squirt.
Query: how well patrolled is this town with guards?
Look, if you're planning some kind of trouble, I don't recommend that. And we're pretty well patrolled.
I may or may not be wanted.
Oh, well, that's not going to be a problem. Look, and he just kind of leans in and he just like waves a finger at you, encouraging you to come in closer. And he says, look, Kivkut is where people go to disappear, all right? So you don't start any trouble, there won't be any trouble. And keep your head down. No.
I'm going to retract my head slightly into my armor.
He's gonna, you know how chameleons, their eyes can go different directions? He's gonna turn his head and his left eye is gonna kind of like go down and then back up while the right eye just like stares at Vlad. And he's gonna be like, yeah, I mean, maybe not literally, but you get the point, I think.
Hold out your hand, please.
Okay. And he just kind of sticks his hand out.
I'm going to ask him if he's hungry.
I mean, not right now. I just ate that bug.
And then I'm going to use infestation to kind of slip 3 bugs into his palm as like a bribe.
As soon as he recognizes the bugs, like, he's going to pop them in his mouth real quick, like Pez candies, and chew them up and swallow. He's going to be like, yeah, those are pretty good. All right, thanks.
No, thank you for the information.
So, what do you guys do?
Vlad will kind of give him a little half bow and then immediately fuck off.
Okay.
I'll just follow where the group is going.
At least there's a bar we could do with a drink.
It doesn't sound too bad right now.
I would go and sell then, and then go see the Trixie person.
Trick face.
Yeah, I guess we can go to the guy who's going to try to, strong arm rob us in the daylight.
Okay.
Strong arm roll you. I got nothing to sell.
All right. So you guys, you follow the chameleon kith's directions to the T. And it's this whole city is weird. It's stone meets metal meets organic life. Houses are built into hollow trees. It's got this real, like, imagine New York City completely overgrown, kind of like in I Am Legend, and drop that in the middle of the rainforest. So these streets are packed down mud, and you've got all kinds of different animal kith just running around. As you make your way through the streets, you've got a couple of little leopard kith kids playing tag, and you've got a sloth kith woman just off to the side, slowly trying to beat dust out of a rug. And you come to the spiral that the chameleon told you to take, and you take it up. And you come to Jarvis's junk, and you push open the door into the tree trunk, and the door strikes a little bell at the top of the doorway, and this place is like hoarder status, crowded. And in the back of the store, you see a little ear twitch, and this white head, this bald white head, just kind of turns, and he looks, and he's kind of like an Egyptian cat. So he's got startling blue eyes. He's furless, kind of a cream-colored skin.
So Dr. Evil's cat?
Yeah, Mr. Bigglesworth. But like 5'8". And he says, "Yeah, welcome in."
Pardon me, shopkeeper.
Yeah?
I am needing supplies.
Yeah, what's wrong with this one? It's been kicked in the head by a mule?
I really don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, what kind
Yeah,
of...
but you can hold that against him.
Ha, ha, ha. Mule kick. So funny.
Yeah, what supplies do you need there?
I need medical supplies and ammunition.
Yeah, medical supplies. I do have some. I've got about 5 med kits, and he reaches under the counter and he starts pulling out like just old, falling apart boxes with medical supplies just thrown in there haphazardly. And
All right, can I do a medicine check to see the quality of it, if it's still good or not?
Yep, absolutely.
All right, so that's 12 plus 13 for 25.
Yep, the supplies are perfectly good, just disorganized.
Okay, I'm going to ask him how much they are.
Well, give good medical supplies. They're not always in the, it's not easy to come by. So I'm going to have to charge 15 gold per kit.
That's very interesting. For something that has a lot of value, you did not store it very well.
Well, it is what it is. Got to keep things out of the water and dry, and that's the important part.
I'm going to pull out one of the scimitars that was not artisan quality, but a step below that.
Okay.
And I'm going to go, what would you appraise the value for this?
Yeah. Let me see that. And he takes it from you and he looks it over. It's elven made. That's yeah, okay. Those knife ears, they're not dwarves, but they do okay. I think I could give you 5 silver for this.
I'm going to look at him and go, "That is funny. Ha 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 ha. I know for a fact it is way worth more than that. I will take my business elsewhere. Too bad. I had 2 more just like it to sell."
Well, now hang on. You didn't say you had, 2 more. Let me take
Yes.
another look.
Not only that, I have some parts from a dwarven tank.
What kind of parts?
I think it was from the front of the tank. My friend Mork ripped it off, not me.
Let me take a look at them.
So I'm going to show him, lay out the parts that Mork had collected to upgrade his arm. And I'm going to lay out the scimitars. I'm going to lay out his maul. And I'm going to go, "I will not try to rip you off if you try not to rip me off."
Okay. And he just kind of studies it all, and he pulls a little notepad out from under the counter, and he just kind of dips one claw into an ink pot and just starts making marks, just doing math.
Yeah.
And he says, "All right. Here's what I can do. I'll do all my med kits for 3 of your scimitars, right? And then I'll give you another 20 gold for the parts."
I understand you have to resell these for a profit, do not get me wrong, but I feel like for that much you should also throw in plenty of pistol and shotgun ammo.
Give me a my mind just went blank on the word. Persuasion check.
Right. If anybody wants to give me Bardic Inspiration or anything, that'll be the time.
There's also still 2 fate dice.
I was also going to intimidate him I'll cast Bardic Inspiration. I was also just going to intimidate him with that if yours failed.
Alright, 15 plus 2, so 17.
Okay. All right.
And then, what was it? Bardic Inspiration's a what?
D10.
Ooh, D10, nice.
Yep. High level bard.
Plus 9.
Okay. All right. Yeah. He scratches at his chin, and he's just like, okay. 60 gold.
Do you have any ammo to go along with that 60 gold?
Yeah, I've got let me see what I've got in the back. And he goes around some of the junk, and you hear like what sounds like pots and pans falling over as he trips on something. And he's just like, "Yeah."
Rosie does 2 things. She heals and she kills.
And after a couple minutes, he comes back out, and he's got 2 boxes of ammo in his hand. And he says, "All right, the fire ammo, you can just have that. But the explosive ammo, I'm gonna have to take 10 gold off. So You get fire ammo, explosive ammo, 5 med kits, and 50 gold.
Deal.
All right. And he starts, he pushes the stuff that you want towards you and takes the stuff you bartered in and puts it under the counter.
Thank you, my friend. Shake hands.
Yeah, I don't really do that.
Okay, I'm going to put the stuff in my pack. Can I do a perception check to make sure it's good quality ammo and won't blow up in my face?
Yep.
I also have things to trade or sell.
11, but 15 for passive.
Okay, so with the 15 passive, it looks to be in perfectly fine condition. You'd think it's going to do the job. No big deal.
All right. So what was that ammo for?
It was pistol.
Or Gatling.
Yeah, well, for the Gatling. The Gatling takes pistol ammo. So.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep. Yeah, so that's 20 rounds each.
All right.
And then he'll turn to Vlad and be like, "And you're selling?"
Yes, I have weapons to sell. I have superior greatsword, superior peacemaker pistol, and artisan katana and artisan wakizashi.
Oh. Yeah.
Let me try and roll persuasion.
Okay, what are you trying to persuade him?
I'm gonna persuade him to give me a partial trade and some gold, but strongly in my favor. Well, I would be interested in some healing potions or some redline potions and some gold.
Oh, you're a redhead, huh? You just like to suck that shit down.
It helps me to kill people who I don't like.
It'll put you in the gutter.
I'm tempted to do produce flame just to see if the flame will distract the cat.
I have 3 red line and I have 3 healing potion. And I'll do 100 gold on top for all your weapons.
You have insulted my ancestors. I must challenge you to a duel.
And I thought y'all couldn't take me shopping.
Everyone's a nightmare to go shopping with.
Give me a intimidation check.
I'm going to go over by the door and like his curtains, and I'm going to do produce flame in my hand, and not like I'm about to touch his curtains.
Okay. Also, give me an intimidation check, Mort.
You dare to touch my creature.
Oh, 19 plus 2 for 21.
Yeah, and I got a 18.
Yes.
I was going to do something, but something tells me I don't need to.
I mean, go ahead.
Watch the door.
No, just stand in front of the door. You better give him a good deal.
I should just do the other hand and like light your cigarette.
I just fucking intimidate too.
Yeah, go for it. Why not?
So natural 20 with a total of 32.
Holy
We own the store.
This
Yeah.
is ours now.
Yeah.
It works for me now.
So
I am the captain now.
so
Oh,
he at first, you know what? Hang on a second, Scotty. Do you want to get in on this?
why not? I was going to mind my own business, but I'll put on a scary face.
Look, you're an accessory. You're going to jail with us whether you do nothing or not. So
I'm just looking a bit annoyed.
Okay, so first things first, Vlad mentions insulting his ancestors and needing to fight to the death now, and Jarvis just kind of like recoils from that. Then he sees the flame in Rosie's hand by the curtains, and he's just like, and, oh god, yeah, and then just Kreth, and he's like, okay, all right, look, just take the potions. I'll give you like I've 250 gold, okay? 250 gold for the weapons.
I see that there may be some hope for your soul, so I will not kill you today. But I will tell my friend the Bakadeko about you, and perhaps they will come and make you one of their own.
Aye, laddie, all we want is a fair deal. Fair to us, that is.
Yeah, and forget the little guy that gets hurt, huh? You know, I've got kittens to feed.
you have not been hurt yet, but we can arrange
No,
that.
nobody needs to be getting hurt, do they?
I'm going to pull out the shotgun and be like, he does not need to be healed. Does he need to be killed?
No.
Not yet, Rosie. Not yet, Rosie, but perhaps soon.
I'm going to put the shotgun back in the holster.
I just walk up to him and scratch him behind the ear and say, "Good kitty."
He looks mortified and annoyed, but he doesn't dare do a damn thing about it.
I will take this deal, ugly cat person, and I hope that we never meet again.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna pull out more small, and I'm going. This belongs to a good friend of mine. You should honor it and treasure it. I'm just gonna leave it by the door.
As we walk out, I comment to the people around me. Ah, nuts. That poor cat looks just like me fucking ball sack.
And with that, let's take our break.
I was about to say, don't you complain, because you got me into a fight with the Goliath.
20 and we're soaring.